Welcome back into SCV Today. We're talking, oh, I'm over here, sorry. Welcome back to SCV Today.
Red light.
The red light.
The red light.
Right, exactly. Mike Bjorkman is
Why
here.
don't you move your
We're
chair
talking
over
real
a
estate.
little bit?
Why? You want me out of the picture?
Move it, yeah, we'll take it from here.
Yeah, I guess I'll go over there. Maybe to move it to Topeka. Is that what you'd like me to do?
I'll help you buy a home there.
Mike Bjorkman is here. We're talking about what are basically 7 great benefits of buying a new home and a new construction. And that's the topic du jour, right?
Right. So let's go topic number 1. The home is tailored to your specifications.
Perfect. New construction. First thing that hits my mind with things like that is the builders often offer in the early stages, you can customize the home. So my memory from the last go around with new construction, the biggest thing were, do you want a 3-car garage or do you have a larger family and you'd like to make the 3rd car garage a den or office or playroom, something like that. Or upstairs, it might be 3 bedrooms upstairs or 2 in a loft. Would you like to enclose that loft to make another bedroom? Some families it works out good. See? And then a lot of times they'll offer upgrades to where they'll build in the media center for you. So if you have 3 kids, they could all do homework together, things like that. So that's one great benefit of new construction. The other one that tops my mind is how cool is it to have a slider and a balcony off your master bedroom? A lot of people went for those upgrades. And you know, there's nothing like opening a slider and getting a nice cool breeze through your master bedroom, plus having a patio cover right when you move in. So those types of things you can tailor in the construction. It works out really well.
This is why you need Mike Bjorkman when you're buying a brand new home, because actually, when we had bought the second house, that was one of the things we thought of afterward. Oh, wow, wouldn't it be great to have French doors because it goes right from the master bedroom right out to the jacuzzi. Wouldn't that have been great?
Yeah.
We didn't think about that at the time.
And
You
later,
are sitting there thinking about it.
And then
right
later
now.
it's too expensive. It's just something on your list that you never get to.
Right.
And then a lot of times what people don't understand is if it's $20,000 more to do that, well, over a 30-year loan at tax deductible, it could make a $10, $11, $12 difference in your payment. But who's going to have the $20,000 afterwards after dumping 50, 75 grand into, getting the house ready? So those before things that are expensive, things that aren't easy to turn around later, another great reason I love new construction.
Yeah. Point 2, you can focus on decorating the home to reflect your style.
Yeah, their decorating centers nowadays offer everything.
The new home, so the builders you're talking
The
about.
builders, they have very high quality features that you can purchase now. It's not the cheapest way to go, but again, if you want to finance it and have it tax deductible, it's a great way. Some people might want dark cherry wood floors or bamboo or something like that, and then, mix and match the cabinets. Cabinets are a big deal to a lot of people. Some like dark, maple or cherry, and some like white or, light maple. And that could really have an impact on how much you love your home or how your colors or your theme's gonna work. If you want an old world style home, you can't have certain colors. And, so that's a good time to think about those
Making it your own is huge. It's a huge thing to be able to do that.
Makes it your home and not just a house.
Right. Let's talk about warranties.
Yeah. Most of our builders out here offer a minimum of 3-year warranty, which is really big. A year, and that's it's not just the builder warranty. They really stand by what they're doing. We use the bigger builders out here, Lennar and Centex and some of the other ones. But they are companies that stay around. We don't have little rinky-dink builders that go out of business. We have big, huge builders. So that's nice to have the warranty. But also when you buy new construction, everything's covered, all your appliances, your dishwasher, all that sort of stuff. When you buy a pre-owned home, you might get a home warranty, but there's a lot of things they don't cover, and it's not quite the same as a manufacturer's warranty.
Right. And something that you see a lot now in the advertisements for these homes is it's a smart home. Tell us a little bit about what a smart home is.
That's one of my favorite things. There's nothing like going green. You have very high efficient appliances. You have solar in most of the homes now that'll bring your bill back down to hardly anything, and it's all included in there. So when you have just the latest and greatest in technology and green efforts, your utility bills could go down $300-400 a month. So that could offer you that incentive to put those upgrades you really love in there and have that kind of wash out. But always being in the latest and greatest, it's always good for resale, a couple of years later, because most Californians move every 3 to 5 years. So it's always good. Like my house is built in '78. I mean, I could see through the windows sometimes. I can, it just doesn't feel like we go in these new construction and there's just real solid, and somebody's walking upstairs and it's built so well you don't hear them walking upstairs. My house is an old farmhouse, and so it's like doof, 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 doof. The dog jumps off the bed. I'm like, oh, earthquake. So it gets crazy.
But I'm going to take a quick tangent on this because we're talking about the benefits of a new home and new homes being smart homes, like you just talked about. Does that mean that existing homes, because obviously you guys are in the process of buying and selling new homes for your clients, or existing homes, excuse me, does that mean the existing homes are dumb?
No, they're not at all. One of the benefits of working with Tammy and I is we have all the relationships with the contractors that could upgrade those homes, right? So some people don't care. Some people say, I don't care. I want to be by my friends. I want to be by the school. I don't care about the solar. Whatever. Everybody's got their personal preference and their own desires. Look at me. I bought a house built in '78 just so I could be in Placerita Canyon. I didn't care at the time. I just wanted the acre lot. Right. So, yeah, I'll put the solar in when I move in. 13 years later, still no solar. But like the list I was telling you about.
Right.
Yeah. So let's talk about, it says here you may be able to get a better deal. So what do they mean by that?
The one that sticks out in my mind the most is financing. Sometimes the builders own their own mortgage companies. If you use their mortgage company, they'll give you more incentives. They may pay for all of your closing costs or give you a credit for upgrades in the designer center or whatever they call it. They often that sometimes. And sometimes the builders, they have a lot of product to move. They're not like an individual seller. So they will sell these properties to compete with existing construction because they need to do that to sell them. So if people say, I don't want to put 50 grand into a home afterwards, sometimes if it's a big builder and it's the right time of the market, they'll reduce those homes to make up that difference. And then, hey, you're getting a really good deal.
Very cool.
Well, building codes too are much stricter now, which is so great. And I mean, a perfect example is my home. Electric bill's $600 in an older home. Someone else could have a bigger home than me right now, but a newer home, and their bill is $300. Right. And so it makes a difference.
It's the same thing. My bill is $500-600 a month. My next door neighbor has a home almost 3,500 square feet bigger than me, and their bill's the same as mine.
Yeah. So there's many benefits to buying new construction. You can get a hold of Mike Bjorkman at mike@santaclaritarealestate.com. He can help you out. Thanks, Mike.
No, thank you. And don't forget, the last thing is when you are buying in these newer neighborhoods, usually they're the hotter part of towns, and they could appreciate at a greater value too. So if people want to live in that area, the brand new schools, the brand new restaurants, the brand new this, a lot of people in suburbia here love that. And it'll attract a higher appreciation rate sometimes.
Mike Bjorkman, Home Smart Real Estate. Tammy Edwards, Home Smart Real Estate.
Dave Caldwell, Advocate.
And we're all part of the SCV TV family, right?
That's right.
Exactly right. Thanks, Mike. Always appreciate it.
Oh,
It's always great to have you.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and let's not forget the victims in Colorado.
Yeah, helpcoloradonow.org.
Perfect. Well, very well done. Thank you very much for sharing a part of your day with us. We hope you have a good one.